Hello everyone, this is the fourth class on kinematics and today we will be studying about relative velocity. So relative velocity has four parts. One is the police and thief type of question, second is river man problem, and the third is rain man problem, and fourth is system of particles. So let us first start with police and thief type of problems. Okay. So first of all, understand what relative velocity really is. Relative velocity means seeing the world with respect to something, with respect to yourself maybe. So see, if you are moving and the tree was there, you will feel that the tree has some velocity backwards, right? So you are seeing the world according to yourself. You are seeing the world according to yourself and you are telling velocities according to that. Suppose two cars are moving with velocity 10 meter per second. What will be the velocity stated by each one of them of the other guy? It will be 0. The other guy will say that the second person, yeah, or the first person is at rest because both are just moving simultaneously. They are in front of each other at all the times. Yes. So this is the concept of relative velocity. Suppose there is a car A, car B, and there is velocity V and VB. So this is the velocity. So what will be the velocity of A with respect to B? That is VAB. And formula for that is VA minus VB in vector form. So this is the velocity of A with respect to B. So B is telling the velocity of A according to himself. If both are moving with same velocity, both will state that the velocity of the other person is 0 because they are not moving relative to each other. This is the concept of relative velocity. Okay, so VAB is equal to VA minus VB. Similarly, if two bodies are moving with accelerations AA and AB, then acceleration of A with respect to B becomes AA minus AB. Yes, this is the acceleration of A with respect to B. So B will state that the acceleration of A is AA minus AB. Okay. Similarly, we can write VBA, yani velocity. That means velocity of acceleration of B with respect to A. That will be AB minus AA. Similarly, VBA will become VB minus VA. Yes. So we can write ABA to be AB minus AA. So these are the formulas and you can relate to them practically also. Okay, so simple funda for relative velocity is you see the world according to yourself. Okay, I am erasing this. Let us also understand what SAB means. Suppose this is A1, A2, and this is B1 and B2. And these distances are given. Suppose this is X and this is 30 kilometer, 10 kilometer, 30 kilometer. So A has moved from A1 to A2, B has moved from B1 to B2. We have to find the displacement of A with respect to B. So first of all, understand it, then we will apply the formula. So displacement of A with respect to B. That means what will B say of A, about A. So B will say that A was 10 kilometer behind me. So B will say A was 10 kilometer behind me, and finally B will say that it has moved 30 kilometer. Yeah, 30 kilometer away from me. That means displacement of A with respect to B will become 20 kilometer in minus. Right? This should come. This should come. Let us also apply the formula SA minus SB. So what is SA? 10 plus X minus. What is SB? 30 plus X. So answer becomes minus 20 kilometer. Yes, this is the answer. So you can find it theoretically, mathematically also, and practically also you can see. So I will just explain it again, that displacement of B with respect to A, displacement of A with respect to B. So B will say that A was 10 kilometer behind B. finally B will say it is 30 km behind me, that means it will become minus 20. Okay, so I am erasing this. Similarly, what is SBA? It is 20 km. SBA is 20 km. This is the funda of relative velocity. Simple. Seeing the word according to yourself. If you are stationary, you will find them as actual velocities. Okay. So actual velocity also means with respect to Earth only, because Earth is also moving. So if you are stationary, you are actually not stationary. You are stationary with respect to Earth. But Earth is moving, so you are also having some velocity. Yes. So this is the concept of relative velocity. Now after finding all these things, UAB, SAB, what you have to do, you have to apply the same equations. That is V is equal to U plus AT, S equal to UT plus half AT square, and all these things. And you will get the answer. Okay. So this is the concept. Let us do some questions from H.C. Verma for this. Okay. So there was an example. U and A. So this was the example. So the question is, there was a thief who was standing at zero velocity. So the thief didn't know that the police was following, and it was at a distance d from the police, and the police started towards the thief, and it was coming with constant maximum velocity that the police can have, that is u. So acceleration of police is 0. It is the maximum velocity police is having. When there was d distance left, police started started its siren that I am coming. Yeah, so thief got alert and he threw whatever he was eating and he just started running. He was started running at acceleration a. His initial velocity was 0. Now we have to find what is the u minimum velocity of police, so that the police still catches the thief. Okay, this is a question. This is an example of H.C. Verma. You can see it from H.C. Verma. So let us understand. Let us take it as A. Let us take it as B. I hope the question is clear. You can still read it from H.C. Verma. So tell me what is UAB. UAB is UA minus UB. That is U. What is AAB? 0 minus A. This is positive. We have taken. So that is minus A. Okay. Now we will understand one thing, that police is coming with constant speed u, and the thief is accelerating. Once the thief reaches the speed of u, then it will again increase the speed from u to more, u plus 1, u plus 2. Yeah? So if police has to catch the thief, police has to catch it before the thief reaches the speed of u, right? Once thief reaches the speed of u, and if police is not able to catch it, the thief will go away. Okay, so they are coming close. Once the thief reaches the speed of u, then they will go away. So police has to catch the thief once the thief reaches the speed u before that. So let us take that situation only when VAB becomes 0, when police speed becomes, the thief speed becomes u. Yeah, when the relative velocity, till that point, if SAB is equal to x, when the speed of both of them becomes equal, till that point, if the displacement of police with respect to thief is x, x should be greater than equal to d to catch it, right? Yes. Some people say that the final velocity of police the police and thief will be 0 because he will catch and he will stop. That is a separate matter. That is separate matter totally, that police will throw or whatever stone or maybe pistol, or so that is a separate matter. We are not talking about that. We are just talking about that they meet. After meeting, what they do, they throw flowers or whatever. We are not talking about that. We are talking about the situation when both of them reaches a common point. So if velocity becomes equal till that point, if displacement of A with respect to B is x, x should be greater than equal to d to catch it. I hope this concept is clear. This is very, very important. and this is a popular concept. It is used in many questions of NEET and IIT JEE that VAB becomes 0. Till that point we have to solve the questions. Now we will apply V square is equal to U square 2AS, X is equal to U square by 2A, and X should be greater than or equal to D. So U is greater than or equal to root 2 AD. That means if this is the minimum speed of police, then the thief will be caught. Yeah. So this is the answer. I hope the concepts are clear. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comments. Let us understand the answer in different scenarios, in different ways. First of all, it is dimensionally correct. Acceleration is meter per second square into meter, that means meter square per second square. Under root becomes meter per second, so dimension matches. Yeah. Second thing, if acceleration of thief is more, you tell me, should the velocity of police be more or not to catch it? Obviously, if it is accelerating at a very high pace, then police also has to keep a high velocity. That means if acceleration increases, u increases. It is coming in proportionality, and root is there, but yeah, both are increasing. Similarly, if the distance is more, if it has to travel a large distance, then obviously it has to speed up. That means if d is more, u should be more, and the answer is coming that way. Okay, this is the complete analysis. If you still have any doubts, you can write in the comments. Okay, let us take another case. Let us take another case that police has also come up with a better vehicle. Okay, so police has also come up with a better vehicle, and it is also having some speed u1 and acceleration a1 this time, and the thief was also alert that the police is very clever, and it is also having some speed u and acceleration a2. Okay, so second case we take the condition. Now we have to find the condition u1 is equal to how much so that the police catches. So let us take that u1 is greater than u2, a1 is greater than a2, and let us solve it. Okay, now see, in this scenario we do not have to solve anything. If both are greater, so it will definitely catch, because you know, at any instant of time, speed of police will be more than the speed of thief, so they will ultimately come closer. So you don't need to solve anything. If u1 is greater and a1 is greater, so it will definitely catch it. Similarly, if we have the third case, like this, if both are less, then at any point thief's speed will be more than police, and the thief will never be caught. Okay, this also we do not need to solve. Let us take the fourth case. If say u1 is less and a1 is more. Now tell me, u1 is less but a1 is more. That means acceleration is more. That means at some point its velocity will become greater than thief, and the thief will still be caught always. So answer for this is also always caught. Let us take the fifth case. If suppose u1 is greater but a1 is less, so a2 is more. Okay, so a2 is more, and now in that case you have to solve. Suppose now it can be caught, it may not be caught. UAB is equal to u1 minus u2, AAB is a1 minus a2. Same concept, VAB becomes 0, and it can happen because its velocity is more but its acceleration is more. So there can be a point when VAB becomes 0. Till that point, if SAB is equal to X, X should be greater than or equal to D, so that the thief is caught. So we will write V square is equal to U square 2AS. X becomes u1 minus u2 square upon 2a2 minus a1, and this should be greater than or equal to D. Yeah, so we can write u1 minus u2 square greater than or equal to, you can remove the under root sign, 2d a2 minus a1. a2 was more, so this can happen. a2 minus a1 is in under root, and u1 becomes u2 plus this much. Okay, u2 plus this much. This is dimensionally correct. This is meter per second, this is meter per second, and of course if we put u2 is equal to 0, a1 is equal to 0, it becomes the same case as first case and answer is coming as same. So these are all the scenarios that the things can happen. Okay, I am erasing this. This is a concept of relative velocity. When do you have to solve relative velocity? When there are two bodies moving in relative to each other. If they are moving relatively, then you apply these concepts. Okay, it is as simple as that. Let us also study one more case. Suppose there is a lift and there is a man, and lift is, so suppose the height of man is say h, okay, and from there only he drops a coin. So the lift was there, a man was there, from the height of h he drops a coin. The coin started coming down, and at that instant only lift started moving down with acceleration a. Okay, we need to find the time when the lift, then the coin gets on the lift. It touches the lift bottom part. So let us take the coin as A and the lift as B. This direction is positive, so we write UAB. Coin was dropped and lift initial velocity was also 0. UAB becomes 0, UA minus UB. Talking about AAB, acceleration of A with respect to B. So acceleration of A is G, gravity is pulling it. Yeah, it is coming down under gravity only. Minus acceleration of lift is A. Talking about SAB, displacement of coin with respect to lift, it is H. Relative displacement and time is T. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. You can solve it. Okay, similar questions you can find in HC Verma or any other good book. So this is the scenario. See, why did we solve relative velocity? Because coin would actually have come down a lot of distance, but relative to lift it came down h distance. When two bodies are moving in relation with each other, yeah, so that at that instant we have to solve the relative velocity concepts. Okay, I hope this is clear. Simple thing, you write everything about A, write everything about B, take a direction positive, negative and solve relatively. Write UAB, AAB and you apply the equation. That's it. That is finished. So this is also one chore police, thief police type of question only. This is also that scenario. Okay, and okay. So let us study about river. River also, river man problems. So river man problems, how it goes. So these are the things which were used. Please practice questions. Till the point you practice question, nothing will happen. Practice questions. If you have doubts, write in the comments. We'll discuss. Okay. And so next is river man problems. So let us understand the concept. Suppose river is moving with some speed VR and the man is putting efforts in this direction. River is moving, man is putting in this direction. Ultimately, man will go in this direction, right? This is the final direction man will go. And if the man has to go straight, it has to put efforts in this direction so that he can go in the straight way. So this is the basic thing. And in river man problem, what you have to do? You have to solve vectors. That's it. So let me erase it. You have to solve vectors. So the first case that comes is of shortest distance. Shortest distance. The man has to go in the shortest distance. Now this is the shortest distance, right? But to go in this direction, man has to put efforts in this direction. This is the velocity of man. Suppose the man is putting efforts at an angle theta. What will be the condition? You just have to solve vectors. Resolve this vector. This is Vm cos theta and Vm sin theta. How did it come? Please listen to my previous classes on vectors. If condition becomes, if Vm sin theta is equal to Vr, that means theta is equal to sin inverse Vr by Vm. in such a case, man will only move forward because his net velocity in x direction has become 0. Vm sin theta is equal to Vr. Okay, this is the angle the man needs to put efforts in, and how much time it will take. If this is the distance, it becomes d by Vm cos theta. Net distance upon net speed. Okay, distance upon speed. So this is the scenario, very simple. If the man has to go in shortest time, okay, now time becomes least when cos theta is maximum. Cos theta's maximum value is 1 when theta is 0. Yeah, that means man is putting efforts in this direction only. Man will put efforts in this direction, and river is like this. Ultimately man will go like this at some distance x, which is called the drift. Yes, if this is the distance d, now tell me the time. It will be d by Vm, distance upon speed. And what will the drift be? X will be Vr into time, speed into time. That means Vr into d by Vm. This is the drift. This much distance it will move further from the point which is just above this point, yeah, just in front of it. Actual distance covered is how much? D square plus x square under root. Yes. So these are the two scenarios which you have to understand. I hope it is very simple. You just needed to solve vectors. Okay. So I am erasing this. These are very direct scenarios. Let me consider one question on it. And Rain Man problem we will do in the next class. Okay, and system of particles. So I hope next class will be the last class for kinematics. For now, let us take a scenario when river speed is 3, man speed is 2, and theta is there. So question is, how much should be the theta so that the man moves at just the opposite point? He reaches just the opposite point here. So in that scenario, 2 sin theta is equal to 3. That means theta is equal to sin inverse 3 by 2, which is not possible. Sin theta can never be greater than 1. That means this is not possible. The man cannot go to the opposite point. Why is it not possible? Because even if the man just swims like this, still the river will sway him away, because river speed is more. So it is not possible. For the man to control the river, his personal speed should be greater than that of river. Now consider scenario, if it is 4, then we will write 4 sin theta is equal to 3. Theta is sin inverse 3 by 4. If this is the angle, then in that scenario, man can move at the front location only, the shortest distance possible. Okay, this is first case. I am erasing this. I am discussing all the concepts, but again I am telling you, you have to practice questions. Otherwise, they won't help much. Let us take another scenario. When a man moves at, say, 120 degree at some speed, how much? Say 5. Okay, and the river is at 10. Now we need to find the time. This is say 2 km. We need to find this is or in km per hour. We need to find time and drift. So let us study. We will resolve the vector. This is how much? 30 degree, right? This is 30 degree. We will resolve. Man's speed is 5 here and 10 here. This is 30 degree. We resolve, it becomes 5 sin 30 and 5 cos 30. Yes. Now net speed in x direction becomes 10 minus 5 by 2. Net speed in y direction is 5 root 3 by 2. Very simple. We just have resolved the vectors. Okay. 5 cos 5 sin. Now how much the time will be? Distance 2 upon speed 5 root 3 by 2. This much hours. And how much the drift will be x? It will be 10 minus 5 by 2. Speed into time, which we already calculated here. As simple as that. You just resolve the vectors. So 10 cos, 10 sine, and that's it. Okay. So that's all for today, and I hope the concepts were clear. So relative velocity, two parts we have studied. That is the river, man, and the your police and thief. So for the next class we will study the rain man and system of particles. Okay. So practice questions for, and Aryan 40 years is very important for engineering students. Similarly, MTG 30 years is very important for medical students, and MTG NEET guide is also very good for medical students. So practice questions. If you have doubts, write in the comments and share this video with all your friends. Okay, we'll meet in the next class. Thank you so much.